Even though the sky is gray, the sun still shines.
Even though the sky is gray, don't see it, but the sun still shines. Don't appreciate the brighter days till you make it through the darkest nights. Always gotta go through something. No drama would be too much, like right. Nothing wrong with you wishing how you want it to be, but reality only grants real life. Don't you wish that not a dime of your money would come out of your check when you got paid? Or at a traffic stop, it'd be all good with the cop, hand you that ticket, then be on your way. We get past our differences and learn to love and live as one. But see, life has a way of slapping you in the face with the problem and make you feel outdone. See, one thing that we know about problems, now the one's impossible to solve. When you make it do what it do and finally make it through, in the end the strength and your resolve. Gotta stay the course, walk in the light, be prepared to fight if the need should arise. Remember that struggle and strain come before victory and gain, just like Kendrick say. Even though the sky is gray, don't see it, but the sun still shines. Don't appreciate the brighter days till you make it through the darkest nights. Always gotta go through something. No drama would be too much, like right. Nothing wrong with you wishing how you want it to be, but reality only grants real life. Don't you wish that on your 9 to 5 it wasn't 40 and too often 5 on? If you broke up with your ex, don't be no extra pledge. Charge it to the game and move the hell on. I could rid the world of greed or save the day like Superman or Goku, but I don't have them superpowers. All that I can do is lend a hand with what you may go through. Then again, one good thing we know about problems, now the one's impossible to solve. When you make it do what it do and finally make it through, in the end it strengthens your resolve. Gotta stay the course, walk in the light, be prepared to fight if the need should arise. Remember that struggle and strain come before victory and gain, just like Kendrick say. Even though the sky is gray, don't see it, but the sun still shines. Sun still shines. Don't appreciate the brighter days till you make it through the darkest nights. Always gotta go through something. No drama would be too much, like right. Nothing wrong with you wishing how you want it to be, but reality only grants real life. We gon' be alright. Want you to know we gon' be alright. Even when the sky is gray, sun gon' shine and the rain gon' go away.
So I just want you to remember, after the darkest night, always comes the brightest day. No more worrying, keep your head up to the sky, be light. Remember, even though you don't see the sun still shines.
I like that. He said, even though you don't see the sun still shines. He said, you don't realize your brighter days till you had your better days. Ain't that something?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Look, I done listened to that song how many times, Malcolm? It was the first time I realized what he was saying.
First time you heard it and realized what he was saying.
Just, you know how you listen to a song and you don't really listen? I listened to it, but I didn't listen. You know, so all them little words, all the words he was saying, I'm like, okay. You don't know you have brighter days, so you had the darker days. And that's facts.
Yes, indeed. There's a lot of songs that we listen to and we be mumbling and don't even know what they're saying. So I get it.
Right.
You know,
he always sings about something interesting, though. That's one thing about Chosen. When it comes to his music, that boy. Good morning, Arsenio. That boy's got mad talent.
Yes, indeed.
That's why I'm waiting for him to write us a duo. Because I'm ready to sing something with him, because he be clowning.
Oh, you're gonna be his Tina Marie.
There you go.
Like
look, I started to say something. I forgot we on the morning show. My name is Rick James.
Rick James, B. Yeah.
That part.
Chosen know how to make a song talk is what Arsenio is saying.
Exactly. He brings it to life. And that's something about music today. You can sing, but if you can't make a song wake up and come to life, it ain't a song. You just doing something.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I need everybody to make sure you tune in every Tuesday morning and every Thursday morning to the Table Talk Morning Show on
Monday. You said Tuesday.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bloopers do count live on radio, y'all. Sorry about that. We want to make sure you guys tune in every Tuesday morning. And I'm still screwing up. Make the announcement, Lyric.
Guys, we are here every Monday, every Thursday, 9 to 11. Do not miss. And when you tune in, tag somebody and make sure they tag somebody. We do this for y'all. We bring information, we take information, we share information. That's what the Morning Table Talk is about.
Thank you, Lyric. I'm tight-tongued this morning for some reason.
It's that hood. It's suffocating his brain.
I guess so. I'm sorry about that, y'all.
You're going to take that hood up off your head, my brother.
It was freezing this morning, so I put it on. I'm usually not cold, but I was freezing.
If it was freezing, you had it on freeze because it was hot outside.
Yes, I did. But here's what happens. Here's what happens in the middle of the night. They turn the AC off in the building in the middle of the night. They turn it off at about 7 o'clock every night. So it gets hot in here. So I turn it on. So when I go to sleep and wake up, it's freezing.
Not a good thing.
Not a good thing at all. But hey, y'all, thank you, Lyric, for helping me out on the mic. While I get your story tuned up, Lyric, I want you to take over. I'm going to disappear for just a minute.
Okay. So, guys, I might have her name wrong, but I think her name was Alyssa. We'll get her name as soon as he gets that story up. There was a little girl, 12 years old, that was found strangled in a ditch off the 400 block of Ella. We'll get all the details once Malcolm pulls that story up. And my heart goes out to the family. You guys know I'm GM over at the Happy Vibes Daiquiri, and we're putting together something for the family. And it's going to be strictly for the family. Whatever you guys send for the family, we're going to present it to the family on live. I want everybody to know that we're going to be whatever you want to donate for the family, whether it be monetary or whatever. I want to at least take something to the family. I'm going to sit down today and get something together as to how you can send something. And the daiquiri shop is also donating. If you guys want to come and purchase some certificates, and all the proceeds from the certificate will go to the family. We're trying to put something that if you purchase it, whatever the proceeds, whatever you're purchasing for that particular thing for her, we're going to put all that money towards the family. This is close to home. It hits close to home. You know, these are our children, and every day we're losing them. They're getting snatched. They're getting murdered. They're getting abused. You know, and our young ladies are not just the girls. It's the boys are targets too. But I'm concerned about all. You know, and that baby was 12 years old. Beautiful little girl. And it just breaks my heart to have to even sit here and talk about this. So when Malcolm gets that story together, we will be talking about that. Now, we were talking about DBAs, LLCs, EINs, and I still don't have all the information I need for you guys, but what I do need for you guys is to do your homework. Those of you that want to start a business, you have to come up with your business name. Once you come up with your business name, get your DBA. Once you get your DBA, get your EIN. Once you get your EIN, get your LLC. Okay. And this is important when you're doing business and you don't have an LLC, you have entities that can come and attack your personal income, your personal property. With an LLC, that's not possible. With an LLC, they would have to go after the business within itself. So your personal self is protected. There's a lot of pros with your LLCs too. A lot of pros with getting an EIN. Some of us don't know too. With your EINs in your business, you can purchase a car, you can purchase a house, you can purchase anything under your business name. You know, because at this point, if it's a business at this point, it's probably not. If it's a business, the EIN is not going to have anything derogatory on it as of yet anyway. But we're going to talk about that. I also want to talk about I don't know. We're going to talk about school. My summer son had to go to summer school. I want to talk about school. I want to talk about the specs program. There's a few things I want to talk about on here. We're just going to see where Malcolm is with it. We're going to see where Malcolm is with it so that we can, talk about that baby. Anybody that knows anything about it, you're welcome. Let me put the comments up because I can't even see the comments. Anybody who's come, Richard, he says, peace, fam. God bless the family. Absolutely. DBA is linked to your personal social security number, right? But your LLC is actually linked to your EIN, I think. There you go. Richard, I might need you to call in because it looks like you may be very knowledgeable on this. To where, I mean, I've done it and I have mine, but I'm just not as knowledgeable, I guess, to put it out there. How we would need to put it out there. Let me see. I'm getting my glasses, guys. Y'all know I can't see. I'm squinting and trying to read. Let's see. But yeah, guys, we're going to talk about a few things today. I'm going to be talking about the business, about the daiquiri spot because it's up and growing. I'm trying to do some new things over there. We're getting our CBD products together. I look like a school teacher, don't I? We're getting our products together. Y'all gotta look. He got this over there. He got some stuff over at that daiquiri that comes in a shot form. I would never again. I'm a punk when it comes to stuff like that, y'all. Edibles and stuff like that. I can't do edibles. They're not bifocals. Richard, don't you start with me. But I need you to call in, Richard, so that you can talk about the LLC, the DBAs, enlighten us, and they're not bifocals. And they look good on me, so. But smoke dabs. Look, they had this shot, and it was like a 1 ounce shot. And I'm like, okay, I can take this. I took the whole 1 ounce. Maybe I was lit for 24 hours. The next day, I was still gone. My boss had to take me home. That's how bad I was when I took that. So, guys, we're doing a special right now. They're normally $9. I'm doing a special where you can get them for $5. Taking $4 off and you can get them for $5. You guys got to try our new Jello pouches, the grown folk pouches. They're $4 a piece or 2 for $7. We have the you can do 12 Jello shots for $10.85. So today I'm going to be over there. I get over there about 4:00 today, and I'm going to be going live over there. I'm going to be going live on TikTok. I'm going to be going live. I'm going to take my computer so I can go live Facebook and TikTok. Because I'm building up my TikTok. I got to get on here more often because I don't get on here as much as I'd like to. Let me say hello to everybody that's popping in. Thank you, everybody that's popping in. Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just sending in my highs. Thank you, everybody that's popped in and popped out. Thank you. I thank you for popping in. That counts. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Well, guys, listen. And if it's something you want to talk about today, all you got to do is pop in. Today, Chosen is out. My other half is out today, taking a rest day. And sometimes we need those days. And Chosen, we got you. But back to this business, guys. We have to, I told you guys when we first started out in January, 2024 is a year for you to start your business. Sit down and figure out your business name because you're going to be stuck with it for 7 to 10 years. So figure out your business name. I don't know if you can go in and change. Can you go in and actually change a DBA in the middle of it? Can you change your name in the middle? Or do you have to go and pay for a new one? That was a question somebody else had asked. And getting your DBA, getting your EIN. I have 2 other businesses I'm going to go do my EINs on. So I want to do that. And then my LLC. So this is something that we got to do, guys. If you have a small business and you want us to promote it, look, we need sponsors too. We are pushing and promoting for sponsors. if you want to have your business on the commercial part of our show, and you can pay for that. I'll get the pricing as far as monthly to have your business or whatever it is you have that you want to be promoted and pushed. We can do that here on the Morning Table Talk. There is a cost for that, but we do need promoters. We need people to support so that we can stay on air. I enjoy coming on here. I enjoy talking about all the different things we talk about. We talk about a lot of stuff, y'all. Some good, some folks get mad at us. Y'all know I don't care about the mad part. You know, I get people mad all the time. Posted. Oh, the number is posted, Richard. It's 3461. Let me get it again. 346-414-7634. 346-414-7634, Richard. My phone ringing and it don't never ring. Okay, I did post the number, Richard. What else we got? Hello, hello, hello. Guys, send me up some hearts. I take hearts. I take hearts. I take hearts. Heart me. You guys can heart me. I take hearts, I take gifts, whatever you want to send. Okay, so
Larry?
Yeah.
I have Richard on the phone. I'm sorry. Here he goes.
Hello, Richard.
Larry, what's good?
Hey, what's happening?
Just busy on a Thursday morning. What happened to Chosen? He got sick and called in?
Tired. He needed a day off. He's been running and working. He's been grinding.
Yeah, I know, and I'm fixing to put him to work more.
I got knocked off.
LLCs are very important for anybody trying to run business. It takes a little bit of money, but I don't know, what are the fees that you pay for it?
What is the what?
The fees that they charged you, because
well, when I did mine, I went through Zoom and did mine, and I ended up paying a pretty penny just for the DBA and the EIN. And I know the LLC runs you about $300. It depends on who you go through. You can be out of $300, you can be out of $600 on the LLC, depending on who you actually go through. You know, so when I did my DBA, I think I paid $12 for that. I went right here over. I live in Springs, so I went off of Cypress Wood, where that courthouse is. Right in the back, they have a place where you can get marriage license, DBAs, all that over there. So
yeah, the county clerk's office.
Yeah, that was super easy, super quick, and you get a copy of it right then.
My advice for anybody trying to do a business, just like you said, start out with the DBA, the EIN, go ahead and open you a bank account and convert that DBA into an LLC, and then you can build separate credit outside of your
Exactly.
And you can put other businesses under your LLC. For instance, what I did for a little bit of background is I do music production, and I'm an artist. But I also, instead of paying a company to print all my merch, I started my own printing company. So now my printing company has a customer, which is my other business. So I'm doing business with my own businesses and keeping the money in house.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I got to sit down and talk to you so I can see how to do it. Yeah.
Joe and Chosen is a old friend of mine, and he hit me up to it. So I'm a big supporter of what y'all are doing, and man, God bless that family and the baby girl.
Yes, I appreciate that.
I'm gonna try to contribute something to that, because the family needs to be taken care of.
Right, and to lose a child that way has to be devastating. I can't even imagine it. All my kids are grown, but I have grandkids, and I couldn't even imagine it. And when something like that happens, it gets personal, because then I feel it,
Yes, ma'am. So are you an artist as well?
I am.
Oh, we need to get together.
Absolutely.
But yeah, keep talking about the LLC stuff. I'll try to gather some information to Chosen to put on later about some simple steps or something that are like
okay.
Format that can be posted on the site for people.
Maybe even some places like as far as my companies, I need to do my LLCs, and I need to know how I can go about that without having to spend an arm and a leg.
Yeah, you can do it yourself, and I can talk to you. You can fill out all the paperwork yourself, and step-by-step stuff to do it and how you file it. Because all the other people, they're just charging you for filing the same stuff that you could file for $20.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I need that.
Talk offline about that, and that'll be great for you. And anybody out there doing a business, just follow that plan before you invest in anything else. Invest in getting your business structure set up correctly so you can thrive. Nobody can shut you down.
Okay, and I'm gonna add you on my Facebook if you're not on my Facebook, and hit your message box.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. I so appreciate it.
No problem. And
we need to do like a seminar, like hold a seminar.
Yeah, Chosen knows a lot about this stuff too, because we talked about
he does. He does.
How to copyright and publish his stuff so people can't steal his work. Because that's also very important, is to protect your intellectual property.
Right.
So yeah, maybe we'll set up something. We'll just do a whole seminar on it for people.
That'll be awesome.
All about is each one teach one.
Exactly. Because some of us, we set up and call a company a name, don't have no DBA on it, nothing. You got to get up and you got to take that name, because anybody can use your name if you don't do that.
Correct. And the other thing is a decent website. I tell everybody to spend a little bit of money and put a decent professional website with your bio. Make sure.
Yeah, I got somebody working on mine now.
Yeah, so that when you go to somebody and you're presenting yourself as a business and they ask you for a card and you've got nothing behind you, and then what if they want to write you a check? You can't even get a check with your company name to put into the bank. So if you're going to want to do big business, set yourself up in a big business format and think ahead, and then you're set for anything, any opportunity that comes your way.
Okay. That's great information. You guys need to suck up this information and put it in your file, because I'm about to get on mine.
This call coming in real quick. I'll reach out to you on Messenger, and God bless everybody listening.
Okay, thank you, Richard.
Peace.
Larry, can you hear me?
Yes.
I just found it.
Okay.
Sorry it took me so long, but
that's fine.
All right, got you. It'll be loaded in about 20 seconds, and we can start talking about the 12-year-old. The 12-year-old that was missing at first, wasn't she? And then she
she was missing at first, and they found her Monday.
Okay. All right. I have it.
They showed a video of her hours before she was found. That's what I was understanding. Even though she was missing the hours before she was found, they had a video, but they had somebody walking out the door with her, a man.
That is a strange story, but nothing surprises me in Houston these days. Nothing surprises me in society these days.
Nope.
People are missing. People are getting kidnapped. People, we get a notification on our phones almost every day about child abduction. And yeah, it's crazy. But I have the video loaded, y'all. We're talking about the 12-year-old little girl that was found murdered. I forgot what location, somewhere in.
It was off of Ella, 400 block of Ella.
400 block of Ella. This past weekend, correct, Larry?
Yeah, this past weekend.
I have the story pulled up right now, y'all. If you'd like to call in on topic, the call in number is 346-414-7634. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, y'all. If you'd like to call in on topic and talk about this topic, we'll be right back. This is the Table Talk Morning Show on Real Talk 100 Radio.
Okay.
Aren't you gonna get out?
No, I just opened it.
No, you're gonna open my door for me. Come out and open the door for me.
Well, guys, I guess we're gonna be talking about what does it mean to be a gentleman? Do guys still open doors for women? I want to talk about that today. Do guys still open doors? Play that video. Go on and play it. We're gonna play the other one next. Go on and play that one.
You suck. I can't believe I did that. I sat here and looked at the video and then loaded the wrong one, y'all. Hey, bloopers do count, y'all. Bloopers do
Bloopers
count.
count, especially on live.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Okay, here we go. That video that you want to talk about now is now taking forever to load because I deleted it immediately out of embarrassment.
Don't worry about it. Go ahead and get her on there. I want to get her up.
Here we go.
Well, the mother of 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungaray is sharing her pain tonight. Her daughter was found dead in North Houston near West Rankin Road. That's where we find Fox 26's Randy Wallace joining us live after just speaking with her mother. Randy.
Yeah, Rushy. Now, Jocelyn Nungaray's mother, Alexis, is on a mission to find her daughter's killer or killers. She spoke here at this gas station about an hour ago. She said the support, the community support, has been overwhelming. Now, Jocelyn's body was found in a shallow creek in the 400 block of West Rankin Monday morning. She had been strangled. Police believe the 12-year-old was last seen talking to two men in a vehicle at this gas station in the 12,400 block of Kirkendall. Houston police released surveillance photos of two males they call persons of interest. Jocelyn's mother, Alexis, says she doesn't recognize the pair.
I wish I did, because they would have been caught. But I have no recollection to who they are. I don't know where they came from. They look like individuals that could come out of the apartment complex I live in. It's very Latin based, and they could have came from the skate park. There's a lot of crazy people out here, and just by looking at them, you never really could know.
Now, anyone who knows the identities of those two should call Houston police or Crime Stoppers. Reporting live from the north side, Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.
That breaks my heart. That absolutely breaks my heart. 12-year-old Jocelyn. And again, guys, we are going to put something together from Happy Vibes Daiquiri to see if we can donate something to the family to kind of help them out during this time. It's hard when you lose somebody. I know that in the last few years, I have lost so many people, and it doesn't get easier, you know? I'm almost lost for words with this one, you know?
Yep, and
they have another video where she's coming out of the door of that gas station, and those gentlemen are walking behind her. They're coming out behind, especially the guy in the pink shirt. So if you guys recognize these guys, let's get them off the street, because I have grandchildren, you know, and I know others have children. Y'all better fight to get these people off the street. We got too many crazies. And the thing about it is, start going on your website. It's free to find out what pedophiles and what violators are living in your area. Then you know not to let your babies go out alone, because that's public knowledge. When I lived in Heritage, they had like 34 convicted sex offenders within a 10-mile radius. 34. So our kids are not safe. They're never safe, you know? So, you know, we got to get on that. And her name was Jocelyn. I cannot pronounce that. How do you pronounce that last name? Malcolm.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you pronounce her last name?
You're talking about the little girl, right?
Yeah, I know her first name is Jocelyn.
I'll have to look it up again. I'm not sure.
Okay. We won't worry about it right this minute. But guys, again, I just wanted to make sure that I said something about the young lady. Her name is Jocelyn. Jocelyn was 12 years old. They found her in a creek off the 400 block of Ella and Rankin, where she had been strangled. There's no other reports of if she had been sexually assaulted or anything, but I'm sure that eventually we'll hear about it. And they have two suspects, two Hispanic men that are of interest to the police. And they show these two men walking, but they also show one of the guy in the pink shirt. They had a video of him walking out the store behind her. So, you know.
If I'm pronouncing it correctly, it's Jocelyn Nungare.
Okay, can you put her name up there so that people can see her name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Jocelyn Nungare. But my heart goes out to the family and letting the family know that Happy Vibes Zachary at 2833 Spears Road. We're trying to put something together for you guys so that we can present it to the family. I don't know if she has other children, you know, so I'm just, I'm almost lost for words with this one. I'm just so tired. I'm tired of our babies being snatched from us. I'm tired of these sick individuals. They need to put them all on a separate island by themselves. Let them kill each other. You know, this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And what y'all have to understand too is we always see the men that's doing this. Y'all got a lot of sick women out there. Jocelyn, there you go. Jocelyn Nungare, Nungaray. Jocelyn Nungare. I'm saying that name because I don't want anybody to forget her name. Jocelyn Nungare. Put that in your head and etch that in your brain, because we're gonna fight for justice for this baby. Jocelyn Nungare. Wow. Just saying that name just sends chills. My hair is just standing up on my arm. So if you guys are interested in donating something, I want you to contact the radio station and they can contact me. There's a phone number there. You can also put my number up there. I don't want to put it up there with that because I don't want them to try to call me for the show. But maybe after we can put my number up or my email. Actually, we can do my email address, Malcolm. It's ksimmons61065@yahoo.com. Actually, we'll do my radio. It's let's do my radio station. It's Leeryk2020@yahoo.com. LEERYK 2020@yahoo.com. Guys, just send me a message. Let me know if you want to donate something, and I'll make sure and get everything together. I can be located at Happy Vibes Zachary today. I'm going to be there from 4 to 8. I'm going to be pushing on. I'm going to also be talking about Jocelyn Nungare there. I want everything that I do to be surrounded around this baby, to let this family know that we care. As a community, we care. Thank you. My email address is up there, so if you guys can message me, anybody that's interested in donating anything, if you need a receipt for it, I'll make sure and give you a receipt for it. But I want to make sure and help this family. Like I said, guys, this isn't just our little girls getting snatched. Our boys are getting snatched, and it's not just men that do this. Women do this too. They just don't talk about it. You know, I'm just like, you know, I'm kind of lightheaded behind all of this, Malcolm. This hurts my feelings. You know, and it's crazy because I don't know this baby, but I feel like I know her. You know, I feel like I feel the pain of this family, you know, because losing a child has got to be one of the hardest things in the world. You know, I can't fathom it, you know.
Having your child pass away before you pass away is not supposed to be happening. Yeah, yep. I definitely sympathize with you on that. That has got to be a hard pill to swallow. For everybody.
That baby hasn't even had a chance to live.
Nope, not a chance to live. And these sickos are out here preying on them every day. So, you know, and we, you know, as parents need to make sure we stay on these children, you know, pay attention to your surroundings at all times. I always teach that. I teach that with women. I teach that with kids, you know, because a lot of us, I didn't see it on the video that you're talking about. I did see the video, but a lot of us, even from children to adults, you know, whether we're getting gas, whether we're at the grocery store, whether we're at the park, we're doing this the whole time.
Yep. Texting, looking down. You have to don't watch. We don't even see our surroundings. And then too, while we're talking, Malcolm, I push women do this too. Women will snatch a child in a minute. So y'all have to be not just the men. You can't just worry about the men anymore. You got to worry about these women out here. It's real. And, you know,
Yes.
and people set children up to snatch you. So you got to watch it. You know, everything. Kids are being programmed to be predators. So you have to watch everything. And it's sad to say that. And and I might sound kind of extra, but hey, extra it is. You got to watch everything. The men, the women, the children. You cannot take anything for granted. Don't let anything slip by you. You know, it's crazy out here. And guess what? It's not getting better. It's not getting better. It's getting worse. You know, because the things that people do today, last year, they doing more this year now. Every year it's getting worse. You know, every year children are coming up missing. Every year little girls are being exploited. You know, sex trafficking hasn't stopped. Has we stopped talking about sex trafficking? No, it hasn't stopped. That hasn't gone anywhere. They're gonna find other ways to do this. You know, they're gonna find other ways to do this, and it's just, it's heartbreaking. It's super heartbreaking. You know, I don't know, y'all. If y'all want to call in and talk about this, I would most definitely welcome it. Anybody with any information, please contact the police department and let them know what's going on. Please. We're gonna talk about that other video he popped up. Where's that other video, Malcolm?
Which one?
The one where he wouldn't open the door for her.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I got several things going on, y'all, but welcome to the Table Talk Morning Show on Real Talk 100 Radio, where we want you guys to tune in. Boom, right there. Every Tuesday and Thursday, every Monday and Thursday. I keep getting Tuesday. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
I don't know. What are you doing, Malcolm?
I got all kinds of craziness going on around my head.
I don't know. I'm like, what are you doing? What are we doing here now, huh?
I apologize. Every Monday and Thursday mornings from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. I want you to tune into the Table Talk Morning Show on Real Talk 100 Radio, where we talk about topics like we're talking about today. Right now, we just got to talk about the 12-year-old little girl.
Jocelyn Nurange was found, the 12-year-old that was found murdered Monday. She was found in a ditch off of 400 block of Ella. And they have a picture of two suspects that they're looking at. So guys, if you know anything about these guys, y'all need to call in and talk about it. And again, don't forget, Happy Vibes Daiquiri is putting together something. We want to donate something. We want to present something to the family. If you have anything you want to give to this family, you can get a receipt for it. So make sure that you know that it's being given to that family. You know, so I put my email address up there. So guys, that email address, you can hit me in my message box. I didn't want to give you my number because some of y'all got issues. I don't want nobody calling me. I don't want no stalkers calling my phone. So you can hit me on my messenger. Okay? You on air. Don't say that. You want to talk about that?
Okay.
So, and now we're going to go to this other video that Malcolm had up about being a gentleman. Do you open car doors for women? This woman told him, she kept closing the door. He reached over and opened the door, and she kept closing the door and telling him, you got to get out and come open this door. He looked at her like, are you serious? I'm not getting out the car.
Before we go to that commercial, we go to the next video. I don't know if Lyric wants to close the topic or not, but I just want to make sure those who are just not, I just want to make sure that those who are just now tuning in on the recap or those who are just now tuning in on the video, make sure you watch your surroundings. Make sure you teach your children to watch your surroundings. Gentlemen,
exactly.
Make sure you stay on them women's behinds to make sure that they watch their surroundings, because a lot of us men know the game. A lot of us women know the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of the time when the woman is not with the man, she gets the gas, she gets groceries, she's by herself. She's on that phone, she's talking to her girlfriends, either or texting. She's not watching anything, y'all. So stay on your women's behinds.
And not just that too, Malcolm. We talk about it. Men aren't just predators, women are predators too. And then people are programming children to become predators. So they setting you up too. So you just got to watch your surroundings, period. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
not just for men in your back, women, children, you got and lost dogs. We're not doing that. You have to be careful. You know, there's no telling what they told that baby. Now she's gone. 12 years old. Her mother has to bury her child. So that's sad.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. One more shout out, and then we're going to get to the video. The next question of the morning is, gentlemen, when you're on a date, should it be a must? Should it be a requirement for you to open the door for your date? It can be it can be someone new in your life. It can be your wife, your girlfriend. Should it be a requirement to open the door for your date, whether it's your girlfriend, your wife, or someone new you just met? That is the next topic.
Or do you open the door and put your foot and kick them out? No, I'm just looking at the video, man. That video was hilarious.
We're going to watch the video right now, y'all. Y'all more than welcome to call in on topic at 346-414-7634. That's 346-414-7634. Y'all call in after you see this video.
Okay.
Aren't you gonna get out?
No, I just opened it.
No, you're gonna open my door for me. Come out and open the door for me, or I'm not getting in.
No, it's cold outside now. You're not cold. Come inside.
Come open my door, please.
It's cold. But you're already standing there now. Just come in. I turned on the heat. Look, the car seat is warm.
I don't care what you turned on. I'm not getting in the car.
Everything is on.
I'm not getting in this car until you come and open the door for me. I'm a lady.
No, I get that, but you're already standing there now. It's not like I can, you know, I can, but you're there. So I'm just saying, since you're there, I've already opened it. Just get in.
I don't touch doors, so come open the door for me.
I drove 30 minutes to get here, and I'm here. I turned on the heater, everything. Even the date we're going on is me that we pay. I will pay and I'll bring you back. So the least you can do is come and sit down. I'm offering you free seats. No.
I'm not getting in the car.
What kind of...
Thank you.
This is not... This one is Wahala. We've not even started. And you ever...
Thank you for being a gentleman.
You're ever this thing. It's just normal.
Thank you.
Why are you like
I'm
this,
ready now.
You know what? Don't worry. Come out.
Are you serious?
No, just come out because I don't think this. No, come. Just come out first.
Are you serious right now?
No, come. I want to show you something.
Okay.
I want to show you something. I'm very confused. How I drove to this place. I came to pick you up. You could have met me there. I will also pay for the date. This place we are going, minimum $200 that I will spend. And I have to beg you to get in the car. It's not like I can't open.
All I was asking is that you just open the door.
It's not that I can't open door. It's just that you already standing. I opened the door twice. Don't worry. You know, sometimes.
Where are you going?
Sometimes you just be avoiding problem.
Where are you going?
I'm getting in my car. I'm opening my door by myself.
Are you serious? I just wanted you to be a gentleman.
No, don't worry. He's like, enjoy your night.
Is he freaking serious right now?
Move so that I don't climb on your legs or something.
Where are you going? We were supposed to be going on a date. Where are you going?
No, I'm going home. It's not a...
Didn't you drive out here for me?
I thought I did, but clearly, let me just respect myself and go home. You know?
Wow.
Sometimes you have to respect yourself.
Wow.
Well,
that was funny. That was funny.
So
no. He says, I'm going home. I'm going home. He says, I'm going to open my door for myself.
I'm going to respect myself and just leave. Just leave. Hey.
Do you think she was being extra?
It was the first date. And as a gentleman, first date, he should have been trying to make some kind of impression on her. First impressions are important.
Yeah, but you say first date, like after you do it the first time, you ain't got to do it no more.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying if you're going to do it, that is the time, and then you can discuss if that's important to her or not later. That's what I'm saying.
But I think that maybe should have been something they discussed anyway before you went on your date. This is what I like. I like a man to open my door for me. This is what I'm used to. You know, why not?
I feel like I don't disagree necessarily. I mean, you're right. Some things need to be discussed when you're going into a relationship, but I don't think those things need to be discussed going on a first date. You know what I mean? If y'all going on a couple of dates, few dates, and y'all realize, okay, this needs to be exclusive just between us, at that point, finances should be discussed, living arrangements.
No, we're not talking about finances. We're talking about something simple as opening a car door.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I believe in not leading the witness. I believe in the first date, you should just observe and see what you're dealing with.
If you open doors, open the door. Why should you have to wait after your first date to open the door? And if you don't open doors, tell her I don't open doors. So she can choose whether she wants to do this date or not. My thing is, if he's going to be a gentleman, he's going to be a gentleman. If he's not, he's not. But some men have gotten so used to not opening doors, you know, that they don't do it. And some of them probably used to do it, but they don't do it because half the women now, they don't care. They jumping in the car before you can get up to the door, you know, grabbing the handle, opening it up, getting in. And I've done that because I'm used to men not being gentlemen. And I've had men tell me, don't touch that doorknob. I've had them tell me, don't touch. I'm like, okay, gentlemen, I love it, you know, but I'm so used to not having it that I don't expect it. You know, just like walking down the street, a woman's supposed to be on the inside of you, not the outside. You know, same with children. Children walk on the inside of you, not the outside. That's a man being protective, you know. So should a man open door? Yeah, he should. But if he doesn't, I don't trip on that no more, you know. But having a man be a gentleman is a great thing. But if you're a gentleman, be a gentleman all the time. Don't be a gentleman just to get me in your car, get me on this first date, make me think you're that kind of person so that I go out with you again. If you're not like that, you're just not like that. You know, it is what it is. But I think us as women, I think that was probably a little extreme.
On the car?
Yeah, I think it was a little extra. And then, wait a minute, then she chased him. You leaving? Are you serious? Are you serious? You just caused this man to go through all of this. And now he leaving, you chasing him. I wouldn't have chased him. I'm like, okay, I can go home. You know, if it was that serious.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I owe you for this.
I'm jumping on your back. You and that white hood you got.
I agree with you and I don't agree with you. I'm just like, the first date should be like, I'm going to observe you, you're going to observe me, and we're going to see if we even want to see each other again, in my opinion.
Yeah, but Malcolm, being a gentleman doesn't say you only be a gentleman at this time or you only be a gentleman at that time. What I'm saying is if you're a gentleman, you're a gentleman. If he's not a gentleman, and that doesn't mean he's not a gentleman if he doesn't open your door. You know what I'm saying? Men just don't open doors like they used to back in the day. Mommy, go that way. Men don't open doors like they used to back in the day. What I'm saying is, if you're going on a date and he doesn't open doors, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, especially if he's a gentleman with everything else. You know, he's picking you up, he's taking you to dinner, he's showing you a great time, he's being a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So if I used to be like that about opening doors. I'm not. Opening a door is not that big of a deal anymore. just be a gentleman. If you're a gentleman to me, because he may not open the car door, but Malcolm, when we get to the restaurant, you're gonna open the door and let me in the restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm in agreement with you. You're misunderstanding me. I'm saying, me personally, on a first date. Now, I'm not speaking for all men in general.
Right.
I'm speaking for me. On a first date, I never met this woman. I'm going to personally open the door. The restaurant, the car, everything.
Okay. I got you.
Because I want to have the first impression. I want her first impression of me to be a good one. Now, is it a requirement? No. And that's why I'm saying what I said previously. I'm saying on a first date, generally speaking, on a first date, someone with some kind of intellect, some kind of gentlemanly qualities in him is going to do what I'm doing. But
right.
If he does not choose to open the door for you, hey, a lot of men are like this. Hey, I just met you, woman. You get in the car and let's go. A lot of men are like that. They weren't taught some of the things that the not tactics, man, I'll think of the word in a minute. I had a brain fart live on camera here, but some of the I can't believe I'm having a bad day today, y'all. So forgive me. But a lot of men aren't taught that. A lot of men don't practice these acts of kindness.
Right.
So after 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 dates, let's just say
10. It's gonna take that. It's gonna take that many, Malcolm.
I'm okay. Listen, give me a chance. If it takes 10 dates and you're still not, and like you said, he might be a gentleman in every other way possible except opening this door, and you feel like on the 10th date, okay, I really like this guy. It's time for us to talk and have a sit down and come to Jesus meeting. Y'all sit down, y'all have a come to Jesus meeting, and at that point, you tell him, sir, baby, honey, whatever you want to call him, I love everything about what we got going on here. I like the direction it's going. But there's one thing I have a problem with you about, sir. That's when you voice it, in my opinion. I'm not an authority on relationships by a long shot. But I'm saying that should not cut him off because he didn't open the door on those first 10 dates, especially if he's a gentleman in every other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that should be a big deal. My thing too is I've been out on dates with men and they would open my car door, but guess what? I've been out on dates and gone on several dates, and it wasn't always his fault. A lot of times I'd open the door before he could get there because I'm so used to them not opening the door. You know? So, like I say, I've evolved. So if you open my car door, I love it. If you don't open it, but you're a complete gentleman in all other aspects, I'm okay with it. You know? I'm okay with it. If he's picking me up, I get in the car, he's treating me well and bring me home, and he's respectful and treating me well, I'm not gonna worry about you opening my car door. I can get in and out the car myself. It's okay. You know, I mean, a complete gentleman will be a great thing. I think it's romantic when a man opens your door. You know, when I pull up to the house and my son is here and it's pouring down rain, my son is coming outside with the umbrella so I don't get wet. You know? So,
I don't know what that is, y'all, but I agree with your son on that. I mean, I can go to mom's house right now and she's going to tell me to sit down somewhere when we get done with dinner. I'm still at 54 years old. I'll get everybody's plates and go to washing them. And she's like, son, no. You don't have to do all that. And I'm like, Mom, yes, I do. Because
that's mom.
If I leave them here, you're going to do them by yourself, right? And she's like, well, yeah, well, okay. Well, no, you're not going to wash all these 800 dishes.
Right. You
know? So, but like I said, I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman in a lot of ways. But every man is not going to cover all bases. So every man's not going to do that. So if you on a date, you're dating men and you're dating women. I'm not just going to put all this on men, I mean, but if you're dating people, a lot of people will cut you off because you miss one thing. You know, you did 1 through 19, and you missed that one quality.
Right, that one thing that's why I was saying that one thing is if he's a complete gentleman any other way, and he says, look, he said, look, I opened, at least he reached over and pushed the door open, you know, some guys won't even do that, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. A lot of men, especially if they don't know you. Now, if they know you, they'll soften up a little bit, but a lot of men, I'm not gonna say the word. I'm not any good sometimes with my thoughts, but a lot of men are gonna look at you like, you better get on in this car. You know?
Yeah, but listen to how she chased him after he decided he didn't want to go on that date no more. Where are you going? Where are you going? Well, now you have to open up the car door by yourself. You still want to go, you know? So it wasn't a big deal then. Why are you making it a big deal? It was, you know, why are you making it such a big deal? He was like, no, I think I'm gonna go home. He says, I prepared dinner. We have a dinner. It's going to cost $200. So he's spending some money on you. You better get your behind in that car so you can eat tonight.
Right.
So, you know, callers call in on that one. What do you think about opening a car door for a woman? You know, I still believe in gentlemen. And I don't think that it labels you as not being a gentleman if you don't open a car door. I don't think that makes you that's not making you not be a gentleman if you don't.
So you know, listeners, we want y'all to call in, whether you're tuned in on Instagram. I have quite a few people on Instagram tuned in this morning, and I'd like to give y'all a shout out. I hope you're still here listening to us, but I have the Picture Man, Texas, tuned in. I have Tasha versus Tasha tuned in. I have Red _0307 tuned in. I have Red Ink _713. That's Red Ink _713 tuned in. I have No Games Incorporated tuned in. I have Making It for Indies all the way from Austin, Texas tuned in this morning. He does a lot for
Indy. Hello.
He does a lot for independent music artists in Austin, Texas. We have Big Omega, a music artist, tuned in too. Y'all are more than welcome to call in on subject right now, on topic this morning. Right now, we're talking about, is it a requirement for men to open car doors for women on dates, whether they're on a first date or whether they're with their girlfriends or their wives? That's the question right now. That's the question right now. You're more than welcome to call in and give us your answers at 346-414-7634. Back to the show.
Yeah, because it's like, does it, if he doesn't open the car door for you, are you not going to go? I'm going. You don't have to open the car for me. Just be a gentleman. At this time and date, and you know, at the end of the day, you don't have too many gentlemen left. So if he's been a gentleman, you got 1 out of 10. I mean, you got 9 out of 10. Go with it. You know, if it's just that he didn't open the car door, he reached over and pushed the door and opened it up for you. Hey, I'm getting in. Let's go. Where are we going to eat? You know, I'm just not going to be that. I don't know. Would you call that? What's the word when a person is self-indulged? What is the word for it, Malcolm?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
We're taking your phone from you.
You have no idea.
I'm the teacher in the class. We're taking your phone from you.
Yeah, you have no idea what I'm going through. This is craziness, and maybe you're right though. You're right though. I'm live on the.
Don't let it stress you out during our show. You know all of that. Whatever it is, we can take care of it afterward. It ain't going nowhere. We're gonna woo Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So then we were talking about men being gentlemen. And I would think I've raised my sons to be half decent gentlemen, you know. And also we talked about Jocelyn Nungare. Jocelyn Nungare, the 12-year-old who was found murdered on Monday off the 400 block of Ella. Anybody that has any information, please contact either the station or myself. He has my email address on here, lyric2020@yahoo.com. That's LEERYK 2020@yahoo.com. If you want to donate anything, we're going to be sending something from Happy Vibes Daiquiri for any of those who want to donate. We're gonna certificates or something you can purchase, and all the proceeds will go to that family. I get back to thinking about that baby, and it's just it's overwhelming.
I want to play that video for you again. I want to play that for you again for those who are just now tuning in on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook. I want to play that for you, and then I want to play a song for you when we come back to take a quick commercial break. Come back after this video of a Houston mother speaking about her 12-year-old daughter who was just kidnapped and murdered in Houston, Texas, about what, Larry, 2 days ago?
Yeah, happened Monday. They found her Monday.
If y'all have any thoughts on this upcoming video coverage from, I believe, Channel 26 News, if you have any thoughts on this, y'all are more than welcome to call in on top at 346-414-7634. We'll be right back.
Well, the mother of 12-year-old Jocelyn Nungaray is sharing her pain tonight. Her daughter was found dead in North Houston near West Rankin Road. That's where we find Fox 26's Randy Wallace joining us live after just speaking with her mother. Randy.
Yeah, Rushy. Now, Jocelyn Nungaray's mother, Alexis, is on a mission to find her daughter's killer or killers. She spoke here at this gas station about an hour ago. She said the support, the community support, has been overwhelming. Now, Jocelyn's body was found in a shallow creek in the 400 block of West Rankin Monday morning. She had been strangled. Police believe the 12-year-old was last seen talking to two men in a vehicle at this gas station in the 12,400 block of Kirkendall. Houston police released surveillance photos of two males they call persons of interest. Jocelyn's mother, Alexis, says she doesn't recognize the pair.
I wish I did, because they would have been caught. But I have no recollection to who they are. I don't know where they came from. They look like individuals that could come out of the apartment complex I live in. It's very Latin based, and they could have came from the skate park. There's a lot of crazy people out here, and just by looking at them, you never really could know.
Now, anyone who knows the identities of those two should call Houston police or Crime Stoppers. Reporting live from the north side, Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.
Yeah, that's sad. That baby. And you can see that mom has been going through it. So anybody with any information of who those men might be, it's our civic duty to help. So if you know anything.
Yes, ma'am. As a community, it's our civic duty to help. You said a mouthful that time.
Yeah.
It's a sad, sad story. The community needs to come together, and they have not found any suspects, correct?
Those two gentlemen, they haven't even found them. And the reason I say this, the civic duty, is because everybody in that area has children. We all have children. Jocelyn just happened to be the one that they caught. So guys, we got to help this family. We got to help ourselves. Get these men off the streets. Get them off the streets, because if they did that to her, who's next? And I'm just, you know what? I moved, Malcolm. One of the reasons I got this house is because I didn't want to go out to public pools and things like that. I'm going to put a playground in my backyard so the kids don't have to go to the park. And that's bad that you have to do that. But this is the only way I know I can watch my babies and protect them in my own house. I have an in-ground pool. I have a basketball court in the backyard. There's a trampoline back there, and there's room for me to put the kids a swing and a slide. And that's what I'm going to do in order for me to have some peace that my children are going to be okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So.
And no telling, you send them to the grocery store by themselves. You can't do that and feel safe.
Not anymore. Not like you used to.
They can't go to a football game with their boyfriends or their girlfriends or whatever without you feeling safe. That safe. You can't send them anywhere these days
right.
sitting there worrying what's going on. So yes, ma'am, I totally understand your thoughts.
Oh, wait a minute. Shawty Red said they found him this morning. The men.
Oh, they
He
caught
says
him?
they found. He said they apparently found them this morning. So we're gonna have to find out who these guys are. He said they found them this morning. Thank you, Shawty Red. Hey, if you can call in, can you call in at 346-414-7634? 346-414-7634. Shawty Red, if you can call in, sweetie, I would really, really, really appreciate you to call in and tell us any information that you found out about the baby. So this is Shawty Red on my TikTok. She says that they found them this morning. Apparently they found them this morning. So honey, let me see if I can chime her in. Let me see if I can get her to call in. I'm giving her the number as we speak. 346-414. What is it? 7634. 7634.
Looks like she's calling down.
Good.
Hello, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with this morning?
This is Shawty Red. I was on Larry's TikTok page.
Yes, ma'am. You are live on the radio. She can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead.
Hi. My information is limited because it was limited on what I saw. On Facebook this morning, a page that I follow from Houston. My daughter lives in Houston, and so they said they caught them this morning in an apartment complex, and they showed an actual video and a photo of them, and said, it was, again, they didn't give out much information. The police did. They just said they're being questioned right now. So hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully they can get some information, and hopefully that if that's who did it, then they got the right people. I mean, it's really sad. It's really sad.
Yes.
My daughter is living in Houston, so I kind of follow a lot of the local pages and things that are happening in Houston, and I happened to see that this morning.
Wow. I'm glad I glanced over and I saw it. I was like, oh, wait a minute. They did find them. So I appreciate you calling in. And we try to be so informative because I don't stay far from that area. And I used to live right up the street from there. And that's why I'm saying as a community, finding these guys was important because there's that complex she lives in. There's a bunch of children over there. There's a lot of kids in that area. And getting those guys off the street was very important.
Yeah, that's what. Wow, I mean, my daughters are adults now, but I'm still scared for them.
Yes.
This is the world we live in, and one is away from home. She's down in Dallas, so it's kind of I try to keep up with all of that, and it was a very so hopefully they at least got them off the streets. I don't know if they had anything to do with it, but if they did, I hope they get punished. Really, she's 12. I just can't keep. That's all I keep thinking about. She's 12.
Yes. That's all I keep thinking about. She's 12. She was a baby. She's 12. I mean, she hasn't even started to live yet. So, it chokes me up. I mean, I swear, I get so choked up when I hear about these babies and things like this. It just does something to me.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. When I first saw it, like I said, I first saw it on Facebook. I'm like, wait, a 12-year-old? Like, what? Wait, no way. But it's and then it's sad that we're also not surprised because of this world we live in. A lot of stuff that happens does not surprise me. It just doesn't. My sister was at the Juneteenth celebration in Austin, the mass shooting. She was there. It's crazy. It's scary. You can't even go anywhere anymore without wondering if you're going to make it back home.
Wow. And that happened in Austin.
It was a Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. They had a Juneteenth celebration at one of the parks in Austin, and
Pull that up, ma'am.
She said it was a white man that came and did it, but I've heard other things too. That it was a group of people who got into it and was shooting. So I'm not really sure the exact situation, but yeah, 6 people got shot and a woman, a mother. Two passed away. 2 died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That breaks my heart.
I'm trying to pull the story up now, ma'am. You said this was over this past weekend in Austin, Texas, correct?
You know what? It was either Austin or Round Rock. I can't remember. It was Round Rock, Texas, which is right next to Austin. But it was in Round Rock.
Round Rock, yeah.
All right, ma'am. I'm looking it up right now. And how did you find us today? I know you were on TikTok, but where are you located, ma'am? I'm not your address. I'm saying what part of the world are you living in, ma'am?
I'm in Dallas.
Dallas, Texas. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I was just on TikTok, scrolling, in people's live, if you're on someone's live, and you just scroll, the live came up, and I'm actually following you. I must have followed you from another live. Normally if I come across a live that I like, I'll follow that page.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I just heard, and I heard you when I came up when you were playing the video, and I was like, oh, she doesn't know that they found them, because like I said, I don't even know if it's that known yet, because like I said, the girl's page that I saw it on Facebook, she's just kind of like one of these, she's just like a person that goes to news stories. So
okay.
Somebody actually texted her a picture of them arresting them. So I don't even know if it's in the news yet.
Okay. Okay. You might have to send me her name so I can start following her, because those are things I like to put out here, because whatever she's saying, I would like to, because I'm here on Mondays and Thursdays. So whenever I come on here, anything that's going on in this world, I try to make sure that we all know about it.
Oh yeah. It's crazy. It's a lot of stuff that we don't even get to know. We don't even know that happened.
Yep.
And
yep.
On TikTok, I'm kind of suspicious of stories that are not true. I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok recently and trying to look up the story, and it wasn't even true. So
wow.
TikTok is not a place where I get my news, but like when you go live or people go live with stuff like that, I kind of figure it's that. And of course, living in Texas, I've heard about that, and I've definitely heard that. So, it's crazy. Now I have a grandson that's in the world, and I'm like,
Don't you fear for him? I absolutely fear for my grandchildren.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
I thank you so much for calling in. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. If I get any updates, I'll send them your way.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I so appreciate it. And thank you for tuning in, both on TikTok and here on Real Talk 100.
Caller.
Okay. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Caller.
I'm here.
Before you go, I have 2 side questions. Are you in a hurry?
No, I'm good.
I have two side questions for you this morning. Well, actually 3. Number 1 is I'm going to bounce off of the topic we're talking about right now, and how some of these situations, how we get ourselves into some of these situations. And I'm not trying to be insensitive or anything about the death of Jocelyn, but I must ask you and the listening audience. The listening audience, if you're listening, please call in with your answers to this following question. Caller, when you are out and about, do you pay attention to your surroundings?
I could vigilant. Honestly, I'm not. I should, and I definitely should be more, especially hearing I see stories about, people are trying to kidnap people out of the grocery store and stuff, and I'm a little too lax with being vigilant. I am. I could do better. Actually, now I will say when I'm out and about with my grandson, I'm actually hyper vigilant with him.
Okay.
But I mean, still, I actually am a little over the top when he's with me. But just me by myself, it's great. I go out at night. I go to the grocery store at night. Go to Walmart here and there, and I'm just like, I'm just walking around like nothing can happen to me. I could do better. I'll say that. I should do better.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's exactly why I brought the subject up. Me and Lyric have already talked about it here earlier in the show, and God bless Jocelyn and her family. No insensitivity. Nothing. No offense is meant when I talk about this, but a lot of times, a lot of us. I like to say
I think I know where you're going with this too.
A lot of us, our wounds are self-inflicted a lot of times,
Yeah, I agree.
and all we have to do is, like you said, be hypervigilant and watching our surroundings. I mean, I'm a little more, I guess, knowledgeable on this subject because I used to be a bad kid. So I know what to look for now.
Right.
So now that I'm older, I'm more mature, I'm a grown man, I try to make sure every woman I'm around, from my mother to my little girls, they're not little anymore, they're 22 and 32, but even from my mother, from my friends, girlfriends, wives, whoever, I try to make sure, and that's why I brought this topic up, this side topic, and watching your surroundings.
I get it, and I don't know, it's so fresh that I don't really know if everything that I've heard is true. I want to say I read something on Facebook where the 12-year-old girl, I think she left the house late at night. I don't know if that's true. I don't want to put that out there and it not be true. Allegedly, I'll say allegedly.
Right.
12 to 14, 15 at that age where, they get a little defiant.
Yeah.
They start acting out and doing stuff that, that they probably don't have no business doing.
Right.
And that's definitely, especially with girls. I mean, like you say, you were one of those bad boys, so you know how. But with girls, it's even, girls are a whole other beast. When you have daughters, so you know. But we definitely nowadays, when I grew up, I didn't have social media. I didn't have internet when I was 20. So it's a different world now, and they're meeting people online and sneaking out of the house and meeting them. That's where we have to be really hyper. It's about the internet and these kids. That honestly, the social media. And I'm going to say this, may get backlash from your callers later, but social media has ruined our kids. I'm just going to say that.
Absolutely.
Has ruined our kids.
Yep.
You're not going to get any arguments from me or Lyric. We totally agree with you.
Absolutely. Social media and video games.
Made them lazy. Made them lazy to where they don't even want to go outside and play. Made them so lazy that they don't want to help around the house. They don't want to be respectful. They don't want to do anything. And if I get any backlash, hey, I'm here for it. Let's go.
Because you know what? I told my 18-year-old, I asked him to get up and do something. And he got to huff. And I said, when you text me and say, Mom, send me $5, Mom, send me $10, I don't huff and puff. I said, if you tell me you want to get something to eat while you're out with your friends, I send you the money. I don't huff and puff. Soon as I ask you to do something, it causes you to get up and exert some type of physical anything, you have a tantrum. I said, so guess what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to have a tantrum every time you ask me for a dime. Every time you ask me to send you anything, I'm gonna have a tantrum. Why? Why I gotta do that? I don't want to do that. You know, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, because it's crazy that, you know, back in the day, you would dare. You know, huff at your mom?
No.
Right.
I got.
You're not gonna have any lips or teeth.
I got in
Right.
I got in trouble one time. I was very respectful. Even though I was a bad kid in the streets, I was very respectful at home. One time in particular, I remember I didn't huff, but we were all, you know, sitting around, me, my mom, my dad, my sister, and my mom said something and making fun of me. And I simply said, "Mom, stop lying." Or my dad, my dad hit me so hard in the chest, I'm still having trouble breathing today. Man, he hit me so hard, and I was like, you know, and I'm a kid, so I'm like, Pop, what did you hit me for? What did I do? So, you know, that I was already respectful. You know, it's like I came out of, you know, my mother being respectful. That wasn't a problem. I think I got maybe one whipping or two whippings for being disrespectful in some manner, and this was one of them. So he explained it to me. He said that's blatant disrespect towards your mother to call her a liar. And I was like, wow, but Pop, I'm a kid. And so now I'm getting more of a whipping because now I'm talking back, and I'm like, well, you're gonna have to keep whipping because I don't understand. You know, we were all sitting here playing. And, you know, and I playfully, Mom, stop lying on me. And I know it's the truth. I know it's the truth. She's teasing me about something I do. So, you know, I'm not calling her a liar. So why are you?
We're not, you know, just being outright disrespectful. Yeah.
Right, right.
Something about that word lie. You couldn't say it.
Right. And he sat me down and he explained it. He was like, son, I understand. We were playing, but it's the wording. It's the like you're saying. It's that
some things you just don't say.
Right. So needless to say, I never said that again. Okay, caller, what's your name?
Sean.
Sean, I have one more question for you. I'm not running you off. You're more than welcome to stay on the call, but we have one more side note to talk about right quick. And that is, first I have to ask you, are you married or single?
Single.
All right. I'm going to play this video for you. Are you still watching the video?
Hold on. Let me go back on.
Hold on.
All right.
Can you see it? Wait a minute. Let me see if she can see it.
Once you,
it's still pulling up.
Once you find the video, let me know, and I'm going to play the video. I think Lyric's trying to show you.
Yeah, I'm showing it on TikTok.
She's got it. She's got it on her phone. Sean's got it on her phone, Lyric. Okay. All right. Now, here's the question of the day for everybody who's tuned in on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Here's the question. I'm going to play this video. And I'm going to ask this question first. Is it a requirement, Sean, when you go out on a date, is it a requirement if a man called you, if he met you at the grocery store right now or at the bar or at church, and you agreed to go on a date with him, and he picks you up and he refuses to open the car door for you, are you going to ever see him again?
Oh, something that simple?
Something that simple.
You know, that's a hard.
Let her see the video first. Let her see the video. Video first, Sean. I want you to see the video.
All right.
Play the video.
We're going to play the video. We're going to play the video for those of you who are just now tuning in on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. And for our caller especially, we have Sean on the phone all the way from Dallas, Fort Worth. We're going to play this for y'all, and we're going to have Sean give her answer, and then we would love for y'all to call in with your answer at 346-414-7634. Once again, everybody, this is the Table Talk Morning Show on Real Talk 100 Radio. We'll be right back. Make sure I don't play the wrong video this time.
Right.
I've got it.
Aren't you gonna get out?
No, I just opened it.
No, you're gonna open my door for me. Come out and open the door for me, or I'm not getting in.
No, it's cold outside now. You're not cold. Come inside.
Come open my door, please.
It's cold. But you're already standing there now. Just come in. I turned on the heat. Look, the car seat is warm.
I don't care what you
everything.
turned on. I'm not getting in the car.
Everything is on.
I'm not getting in this car until you come and open the door for me. I'm a lady.
No, I get that, but you're already standing there now. It's not like I can, I can, but you're there. So I'm just saying, since you're there, I've already opened it. Just get in.
I don't touch doors, so come open the door for me.
I drove 30 minutes to get here, and I'm here. I turned on the heater, everything. Even the date we're going on is me that we pay. You see, I will pay and I'll bring you back. So the least you can do is come and sit down. I'm offering you free seats. No.
I'm not getting in the car.
What kind of...
Thank you.
This is not... This one is Wahala. We've not even started. And you ever...
Thank you for being a gentleman.
You're even this thing. It's just normal.
Thank you.
Why are you like
I'm
this,
ready now.
You know what? Don't worry. Come out.
Are you serious?
No, just come out because I don't think this. No, come. Just come out first.
Are you serious right now?
No, come. I want to show you something.
Okay.
I want to show you something. I'm very confused. How I drove to this place. I came to pick you up. You could have met me there. I will also pay for the date. This place we are going, minimum $200 that I will spend. And I have to beg you to get in the car. It's not like I can't open.
All I was asking is that you just open the door.
It's not that I can't open door. It's just that you already standing. I opened the door twice. Don't worry. Sometimes.
Where are you going?
Sometimes you just be avoiding problem.
Where are you going?
I'm getting in my car. I'm opening my door by myself.
Are you serious? I just wanted you to be a gentleman.
No, don't worry. He's like, enjoy your night.
Is he freaking serious right now?
Move so that I don't climb on your leg or something.
Where are you going? We were supposed to be going on a date. Where are you going?
No, I'm going home. It's not Didn't
you drive out here for me?
I thought I did, but clearly, let me just respect myself and go home.
Wow. Wow.
That was too funny for me. that was too funny. He says, I'm going to open my car for myself. He says, I'm going to go home and enjoy myself.
I'm getting in my car. I'm getting in my car.
See, now that's the part where that's why I'm gonna start. Well, I'm gonna start with the tight pants. I would never want on the date. First of all, pants are too tight. Pants are tight. Can't do it. Number two, was that over there? Because it looks like was that here or over there, or was that America, or were they over there? That's what I was trying to figure out.
I think they were in America.
Generally,
You can
they don't like us anyway. I'm surprised that they even want, it even got as far as, they're real. They don't really like American women. They just don't. I've experienced some dates, maybe at least two, with I want to say he's Nigerian. They're real. They don't really. I think they just like us for the green card situation. I don't think they really like us like that. Because they were really rude and condescending. It just wasn't a good time. But I'm not going to argue with anybody that long 10 minutes. I'm not going through all of that. Like, now, most of men of a certain age, that they're kind of trained to do that anyway. So I've really never had that issue. See, that issue right there, no, that would have never happened. I would have walked off about 2 minutes after I asked you, and then he pushed the door open.
And my issue, Sean, was like I told him, I was like, I wouldn't have made it a big deal to start with. I'd have gotten in the car and went on the date, because I know today men just aren't, they still gentlemen, but they just aren't that type of gentleman to open your doors all the time. Like if you get to the restaurant, he'll open the door for the restaurant. He'll pull my chair out to sit down. But if he doesn't open the car door, I wouldn't have made a big deal about it. But I think she just went a little bit overboard. And then you know what I have to think about what you just said. He's African. The Africans, guys from Pakistan and India, I mean, women are not that important to be doing all of that. So they are not that kind of men anyway. You have to expect that.
They're not that, they don't have that, most of them don't have that gentleman disposition. They don't. No. They're gentlemen in some aspects, but if you want a complete gentleman, you better not date an African, because he ain't gonna do it. I'm telling you, because they're not really that nice. I've worked with them, and like I said, I went on a couple of dates. They're really not that nice. Just very arrogant. They're very arrogant. Yes. And they have it, they'll date. And I, like I said, I really believe they just date us for the most part. Maybe get a green card if they don't have one. But they're just generally, even the one, like I said, I've worked with a couple of them, and they're just, they think American women are, we think we're all of that or something. I don't know what. They have this preconceived notion about it, and it's wild. And like I said, watching that video now and I think about it, I think she may have been doing that for content, for TikTok. Because, like I said, there is no way I'm going to go 10 minutes trying to get a man to open the door. No way. If this is something that you truly want, you should just walk away. If it was that important to you, and that's not even right. That's not even the most important thing. Like, I'm not going to, just because you didn't open the door, like you said, nowadays it's different. If you want all of that kind of chivalry, and you got to get you an I agree, Sean. I absolutely agree with that one. Absolutely. And I didn't even think about the Africans until Sean said something. She's right. Africans, honey, they're not going to do all of that. Now, they'll spend some money on you. They're going to take you out. They may even pull your chair back and let you sit down. But all that extra, they're not going to do it. They're just not. It's not the culture. That's not it.
Right. Here was my answer, Sean. Tell me if you agree. I said that, and I'm not speaking in general. I'm speaking from my standpoint. From my standpoint, first impressions are everything. So the first date, you're going to get everything. You're going to get everything. You're going to get open door to the car. You're going to get open door to the restaurant. You're going to get me pulling your chair out for you to sit down. You're going to get all that. And then, but most men have the attitude of, and I'm not speaking about Africans now, I'm talking about American men. Most American men are going to look at you like, okay, I just met you, woman. I just met you. It's just not in them to be a gentleman off the top. You know what I mean? So, but do I think that's a deal breaker? I don't think so. And I explained this to Lyric earlier. The man might be, and I think Lyric and you both already mentioned this. They might be a gentleman in every other manner, every other way, except for opening your car door. So, in my opinion, those first 1 to 10 or 20 dates, whenever you want to pop the switch or have a coming to Jesus meeting, you then sit them down and say, okay, Tommy, Joe, Bob, whatever. I really like you. I like this vibe. But I would like to just, see eye to eye on everything. So at that point, I would like, you would probably say something along the lines of, I would like this to become exclusive or whatever, however you decide to word that. And then going forward, I really like for you to open my door. That's the only complaint I have. You know what I mean? And that's how I think things should be handled. I don't care if it's opening a car door or whether he picks his nose or poops in front of you. You know what I mean? I think that's how things should be handled. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I totally agree. And, I'll say this. I don't have a problem saying, right, I'm 45, and being single at 45 is horrible. I was just going to say, the dating pool, like I tell my friends all the time, my married friends, y'all stay married. Because it's
Please.
Pee and poop. The dating pool is filled with pee and poop. It's older men is they've gotten trained to what's going on nowadays, and they're not with it. I've met a few that, like you said, they open the car door, they do everything that you expect, but then it's always something else, or it's somebody. I try not to go younger, but it's the younger generation. They're just after they're after just one thing, but it's just a different world being single in your 40s. It's a different world, and like I said, in this situation, again, she's recording it from the jump. She's recording, her already recording. Who is thinking about it? I'm not even thinking about a first date like this, walking up to the car. I'm not thinking about this, so I feel like it was, I'm not going to say it was staged, but she's doing it for content, because she must have had a feeling that something was going to go bad. I don't know. But I agree. Things like that, there needs to be some type of discussion later on down the line. Like that, it's not a deal breaker. I'm not going to not go on the date. Look, and he ended up not wanting to go on the date because you made such a big deal about this car.
A big deal about opening the door. Look, you push the door open for me. Thank you. I'm going to get in and sit down. Let's go eat.
I'm not even going to eat. You know what? The first thought, walking up to the car is not as he picks it out and come open this door. I'm going to just get in the car. Let's go get this day started. I'm not thinking, maybe later on in the night, I might think about like how things could have went better, or, but, it's just, I'm going to give the man a chance. I'm going to give him a chance. Like I said, now, them tight pants did for me. I'm sorry. Your pants should not be tighter than mine. It's just there's a problem for me. I guess I'm just older. It's just kind of weird for me. But I'm definitely gonna at least give him a chance to show me what type of person he is.
Right.
My thing is, let a person talk. They will talk their way in or out of your life.
Exactly. You let them talk long enough, you'll figure out who they are.
Yes.
And look, Sean, I'm 59. So, honey, it was worse for me when it comes to the dating. The guy I date now, he's 39. But I'm like trying to date these guys and trying to find, it's hard. And him, the reason I guess I was so drawn to him is because he's very mature for his age. And you remember Kevin Gates? You know who Kevin Gates, kind of like, he's that guy, except for his freakiness. His intellect is so sexy to me. And the guy that I've been dating, that's what drew me to him, because he's so intellectual. If I can hold a conversation with you and we can talk for hours about something that is meaningful and has some content to it, you got me.
Yes. You got it. If we can hold a conversation, if we can go a whole day and have a conversation and it doesn't get sexual.
Exactly. And that's something about him. When I met him, it was like 2-3 weeks before we even hooked up, but we talked every day and it was never sexual. We talked about everything. Everything.
That's something. Do y'all hear that background noise?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. That's one thing. Lyric already knows this about me, and a lot of men need to practice this. And it's on the topic of what you're talking about now, Sean. The non-sexual conversations when you're just meeting somebody. So when I was in the dating game, when I was in the dating pool, this was my favorite move. And I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful. So here was my favorite move, and it won more attention from women than speaking up under their dress and all of that. It won more times than ever. And I'm trying to teach men this now. Men, listen up. This is what you do, man. Visualize a bar right now. You're in a bar, you're at a lounge, and you got several women standing either together or separate at the bar. You walk up to the bar and you see which group or which individual you want to walk up to, who looks the best to you. You walk up to them and, ma'am, would you like something to drink? What are you trying to order? Well, I'm trying to get a Long Island iced tea, but the bartender can't hear me. What you do, gentlemen, is you say, Mr. Bartender, I need a Long Island iced tea for this lady right here. And he's going to hear the man. The man has authority. He has bass in his voice, whatever. All right, I got you. Or, all right, I got you. Bam. You get your drink. You hand the lady the drink, and you say, nice to meet you, ma'am, and you walk off. Guess who she's going to be looking for the rest of the night?
Yeah. Listen, I have a similar story. When I say I'm single because I'm not married. I'm single until I'm married.
Exactly.
I'm actually, talking to someone who actually did the same thing, exactly what you're saying. It was crazy. It was right after I split up with my ex, so I wasn't really even. I put myself in timeout. I wasn't gonna. I said I'm not gonna date anybody.
She said timeout.
Just give myself a little timeout. And so, one of my best friends, we go to this local little bar that is here. I had never been, but it was right up the street. And so let's go up here real quick. And we're sitting at the bar talking. And one guy bought us a drink. He didn't, he bought us a drink. And so we're sitting there. And then this other guy, the waiter, the bartender came over and was like, hey, guy over there is going to buy both of us a drink, actually. So we was both like, who is he interested in? Who does he want to talk to? And so he was there and he's looking me dead in my face. So I said, well, I guess it's me. And so I got the drink, we got the drinks. He walked over there and introduced himself to me. We had maybe like a 10 minute conversation. He was like, hey, I want to, take a picture with you. I was like, okay, I thought that was weird, but I was like, okay. And then at the end of the conversation, it's like, well, it's nice to meet you. I just want to let you know, eventually you're going to be mine. And he walked off.
Wow.
Like, what? So he had me there. He had me.
Yes.
Right? And he just walked off. Nobody does that.
That's right.
Usually when a man buys you a drink, he's counting you all.
Yes. Yes.
He thinks you owe him something.
Yes.
Right. He didn't do that.
That's right.
The little 2-minute conversation we had was nice. He was just, how old are you? Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And he said, you're going to be mine, and walked off. And I was like,
yep.
Either he's full of, what? And, I said, we've been talking ever since. And it's really been good. It's like I said, the conversations initially never went there. We never had a conversation about that. It was always about our kids and our lives and work and all of that. And it's been a nice change. And
yes.
He's over. He's brought stuff from my grandson. It's just did things that were not asked of him. I never asked him for anything. Anything he's done was just because he wanted to.
Right.
And that's something right there, Sean. I'm that kind of woman. I don't want to ask you if you know me and we've gotten to know each other, and you know I might need something. I'm not that one to ask. I'm not getting ready to ask. I can't. It's not even in me like that.
Me either. And even right now, he's going to he's going to New Orleans. Yeah, he's going to New Orleans next month, and he wants me to go. And I'm like kind of hesitant to go. I mean, I've been talking to him for quite some time now, but I don't know if I want to take that next step. It's a vacation with, I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant on that. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Well, I guess if that's something that you're not ready for, as far as you have to ask the right questions. He wants you to go with him. What are the sleeping arrangements going to be? Are you going to have your own room? Or are you going to be in a double room? Sometimes you have to, ask the questions in order to get the right answers, because you can't go out there blind and then be like, well, you didn't ask, There's never a dumb question unless you don't ask it.
That's true. He's all, he's like, I'll buy your ticket. You don't have to worry about anything. Everything is all right. You don't have to worry about anything. And I'm like, as much as I need, I don't know why, I need a vacation. I need a vacation. I was just, you're right. I'm gonna ask those questions. I'm gonna ask questions.
Yeah, and he has to respect that.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. It's so respectful, and it's a complete change from what I've dealt with in the past. Complete change. So
yeah.
So I'm comfortable with him. I'm just wondering, I don't know. I'm considering it, but you're right. I'm gonna ask those questions.
Make sure go get you an Apple tag and put it in your purse so we know where you at.
Wait a minute, my sister already told me that. She's like, girl, you need it. I'm like, okay, sis.
Get you an Apple tag so we're going to know where you at, sis. For real.
Yes. Definitely.
What's up? I have someone, I think Bernard is tuned in from Georgia. Correct me, Bernard, if I'm wrong. He says, what's up, family? BMO, CEO of the UMA's Worldwide Music Awards, is tuned in. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, Bernard.
We're coming down to the end of the show, Bernard. I have to get off this call right quick and let her know how much we thank her for calling in today. Sean, thank you
so much.
Y'all, so much. I love the conversation. I'm going to tune into your, I got you, I'm going to tune into your radio. What days are you on?
Mondays and Thursdays from 11 to 9. And I'm getting ready to put on here, if you go back over here to TikTok, I'm going to pin my Facebook information so you'll have that too.
9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Every Monday and Thursday, Sean. We have relational topics. We talk about trending topics and other business. Today was business also. She went over the importance of filing your DBAs and your LLCs and how to file them properly so that you can benefit from them. So that was another topic today that we didn't get to. But Sean, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for calling in this morning. I hope I helped.
You did. Thank you. I love the conversation. Love it. Y'all guys have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you, Sean.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sean.
Bernard Moore is tuned in. I believe he's all the way in Georgia. Please share the video for us in Georgia. Bernard, thank you for tuning in. Devlin Gray is now tuned in too. He wants you to check out his music. There's his music. His music is right here in the comments, y'all. Y'all click the hyperlink in the comments under Devlin Gray and jam some of his music. We support independent and underground music artists of all genres, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And today it's going to be Devlin Gray and also Chosen. We played Chosen earlier in this video.
Sure.
And we're going to play somebody else before we get off air this morning. If you would like to submit your music to Real Talk 100 Radio for rotation consideration, all you have to do is send your music in to the following email. Send your music in to Real Talk 100 Radio with 3 O's. That's Real Talk 100 Radio. You know what? I'm going to change that. Change that right now. This is the correct email right here.
I'm trying to fix this.
There's the correct email right here on the screen.
What is it again?
Real Talk 100 Radio with 4 O's on it at gmail.com. Music artists of all genres. I don't care if it's Zydeco, R&B, rock and roll, country, Zydeco, rap, hip hop. I don't care what you sing. I even take EDM. I like EDM, y'all. So music artists of all genres, independent or underground, send your music in an MP3 form to Real Talk 100 Radio with 4 O's on the end of the radio at gmail.com. It's right there on the screen. If whether you're tuned in on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook, y'all send us that music. Send us that hot music wherever you are in the world. We're going to play your music for free. Rotation is free. Promotion does cost a little bit of something. Y'all hit us up. Hit us up at the email right here. Lyric, in closing, what do you have for the listening audience?
Want to tell everybody thank you, everybody who's tuned in today. Thank you so very much. I so appreciate it. I'm ready to pin my Facebook information on TikTok. I'm sending a shout out to Sean. Sean, thank you so much for calling in. That was absolutely great. I enjoyed that. Again, guys, I want to talk. Hey, what's up, Devious? Send shout out to Devious. Love you. I want to say again to the family of Jocelyn Nagar. Oh, I cannot say that last name. How do you say it? Nagare. Sending out my sympathy and letting you know that the community is behind you. And if you guys can send some information as to how we can contact you, if I have to go through the police department, I can do that. But a way to contact you, because we want to see what we can do as far as helping the family. We are a community, and when something like this happens, we have to come together as a community. And I am ecstatic to find that these gentlemen have been apprehended, to find out whether they had something to do with this baby's demise or not. If you guys have any other information on what happened to this baby, make sure you guys tell someone. And sending a shout out to Happy Vibes Daiquiri. I'll be seeing you guys later on today. I'm going up there for a couple hours and do a live up there. I'll be on TikTok. And just letting you guys know that, every Monday and Thursday, you can find us here at the Real Talk 100 Morning Table Talk, where we talk about any and everything.
All right, y'all. Who we're going to close the show with tonight? This morning. I'm going to give you the option of who we're going to play to close the show this morning.
I think that every time Devlin pops up, he puts something on my heart. I want him to send us some other music in so we can have some other music play. But play his song. Play his song.
All right.
Yeah.
We go. Devious and Virtuous Woman up next on Real Talk.
Mad support to Devious. Devious, I got mad love for you.
Devious is up. Bye-bye, Lyric. We'll see you Thursday.
Okay.
All other music artists, if you'd like to send your music in from all over the world, send your music in to Real Talk 100 Radio with 4 O's right there on the screen. That's Real Talk 100 Radio with 4 O's on it. Send your music in anytime, all day, every day, and we're going to spin your music for free. If you'd like promotion, email promotion, the word promotion, to the same email you see on the screen in front of you. If you'd like to sponsor the show, you're a business owner and you'd like us to scream your name all day, every day, you'd like us to promote your name, promote your business all over Texas, all over Houston, we can localize your promotion. All you got to do is email sponsorship to Real Talk 100 Radio with 4 O's on it. If you would like your own radio show, your own podcast, we host podcasts here at Real Talk 100 Radio. Be the star of your own radio show on Real Talk 100 Radio. Are you interested? Email show to Real Talk 100 Radio with 4 O's in it. We'd like to thank our sponsors going out this morning. If you would like a family attorney, there she is. If you would like a family attorney, you're going through a divorce, you're having a custody battle with your ex, all you got to do is contact Miss Evelyn Gordon. Miss Evelyn Gordon is a sponsor here at Real Talk 100 Radio. We want y'all to patronize her small business, everybody. There's her contact information right there on the screen. Contact family law attorney Miss Gordon at www.egordonlaw.com. Y'all go and give her a follow. Go and give her a call. She's got free consultations going on. If you're going through a divorce, if you're going through a breakup and your ex wants to take everything from you, there's ways to fight against that. All that 50-50, you have to cut all this stuff and all that stuff up into, chop it in half. Not necessarily. That's just something Eddie Murphy came up with. And Miss Evelyn Gordon will give you all of the goods on that, education on that. Family law attorney, Evelyn Gordon, everybody. If you're like a new wine, you're tired of sipping the same wine, everybody, we've got a sponsor that's got some of the best wine in Houston, and she has her wine in 32 different locations in and around Houston area. It's called A Taste of Love, everybody. A Taste of Love wine is infused with aphrodisiacs, everybody. This wine is infused with aphrodisiacs. Go and give this wine a follow on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and all social media outlets, everybody. Y'all go and give A Taste of Love wine a follow on Instagram and Facebook. Here's all the information right there. There's another sponsor we have here on Real Talk 100 Radio. We want y'all to click the hyperlink in the comments. I'll put it in the comments right now. Go to www.atasteoflove.love and find out more information about a brand new wine that's come out here in the last year, infused with aphrodisiacs, ladies. That means you get your freak on. I'm trying to censor myself this morning. Forgive me. But A Taste of Love.love, we thank you so much for your sponsoring Real Talk 100 Radio. Y'all go give them a follow as well. That's all I got today, y'all. We're going out this morning with a song by a man that goes by the name of Devios. Devios, this is Virtuous Woman. We'll see y'all Thursday on Table Talk Morning Show on Real Talk 100 Radio. Tonight, we want you to tune in from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock to see these lovely ladies right here. They'll be in the building talking about, oh my goodness, I forgot what they're talking about. They're talking about a very, very, very good topic, y'all. A very good topic. And it is talking about, as luck would have it, I lost it. Give me just a second and I'll find out. The topic is, can you be friends with your ex? There it is. Can you be friends with your ex? On the Divas Dose podcast tonight, June 20th, which is Thursday, June 20th, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. We want y'all to tune in live. Tune in live from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Real Talk 100 Radio. We'll be live on YouTube. We'll be live on Facebook. We'll be live on Instagram. We want y'all to call in on topic. We're out of here for today. This is Malcolm for Real Talk 100 Radio. We're going out with Divas this morning. Y'all have a great day.
Yes, she is. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above ruby. Yes, she is. The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoils. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. She is love, she is joy, she is hope, she is peace. She was sent from above. Thank you, God, cause she for me. She is my mama, feel good. This for your sister, my baby girl. The value of her is by far worth more than pearls.
pearls, also more precious than rubies. Truly, I'm many to find her. She that needle when the hate, stack a diamond in the rough. She will do good and not evil towards everyone that she loves. In her, the heart of her husband, he knows he can surely trust. She is my mother's grandmother, which is my grandmother's mother. She my mother, she my auntie, she my sister, she my cousins. I swear she is like no other. Can't be compared to another. She turned pennies to nickels, nickels to dimes. She's a hustler. She is my main thing. I love her, my better half. She my real. She is the mother of earth, who births the reason we live. She is the reason we here. She is the past and what's coming. She is Tyra. She is my wife, Miss Ray, the virtuous woman.
She is like the merchant ship. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth her meat to her household, and a portion to her maid.
Yeah, she's my homie, my road dog, my best friend. She my partner. She is the one that holds me down, so I must build her a proper. I thank the Lord for this blessing. It feels so good that I got her, but I swear for God, life will be hard. You got to live it without her. She makes me proud. I say it loud. She makes me smile and get chills. She is a nurturer. She is the truth. Can't fake what is real. She is the full of my field, cause she's a woman of God. She is my soul. She is my spirit. She is my love. She my heart. Her name is Willie Victoria Gray and Virginia Blade, Betty Alexander, Shirley Jean, Davida Teray, Ramona Jackson, Corona Theory, and Rosemary Reed, Deborah Gray, Debbie Pennock, LaVondia Menifee. Her name is Miss Lorraine Pryor and Lady Donna Nicole, Sadura Scott, Miss Kiki Hudson. Her name Bridget Caprew, Carlisha Haywood, Roxy Hernandez, and Mr. J. Blade. The virtuous woman she is, Tyra Terrell Pittman Gray. Yeah, she is.
Hey, baby.
Hello, my love. How are you?
What you got going on?
I'm watching the kids do their homework and cooking.
By the store, you need anything?
Yes, she is. Do I need anything?
She got on.
I have a little something sexy on.
Yes, she is. I'm on the way.
Oh, you on the way? I love you too.
She considered a field and by it, with the fruit of her hands, she planted a vineyard. She girded her loins with strength and strengthened her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen and selleth and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come.
Yes, she is.
Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above ruby.
Yes, she is.
The heart of her husband doeth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoils. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands.
She is love, she is joy, she is hope, she is peace. She was sent from above. Thank you, God, cause she for me. She is my mama, feel good. This for your sister, my baby girl. The value of her is by far worth more than pearls. Also more precious than rubies. Truly, I'm many to find her. She that needle when the hate, stack a diamond in the rough. She will do good and not evil towards everyone that she loves. In her, the heart of her husband, he knows he can surely trust. She is my mother's grandmother, which is my grandmother's mother. She my mother, she my auntie, she my sister, she my cousins. I swear she is like no other. Can't be compared to another. She turned pennies to nickels, nickels to dimes. She's a hustler. She is my main thing. I love her, my better half. She my real. She is the mother of earth, who births the reason we live. She is the reason we here. She is the past and what's coming. She is Tyra. She is my wife, Miss Ray, the virtuous woman.
She is like the merchant ship. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth her meat to her household, and a portion to her maid.
Yeah, she's my homie, my road dog, my best friend. She my partner. She is the one that holds me down, so I must build her a proper. I thank the Lord for this blessing. It feels so good that I got her, but I swear for God, life will be hard. You got to live it without her. She makes me proud. I say it loud, she makes me smile and get chills. She is a nurturer, she is the truth, can't fake what is real. She is the full of my feel, cause she's a woman of God. She is my soul, she is my spirit, she is my love, she my heart. Her name is Willie Victoria Gray and Virginia Blade, Betty Alexander, Shirley Jean, Davida Teray, Ramona Jackson, Corona Theory, and Rosemary Reed, Deborah Gray, Debbie Pennock, LaVondia Menifee. Her name is Miss Lorraine Pryor and Lady Donna Nicole, Sadura Scott, Miss Kiki Hudson, her name Bridget Caprew, Carlisha Haywood, Roxy Hernandez, and Miss J. Blade. The virtuous woman she is, Tyra Terrell Pittman Gray. Yeah, she is.
Hey, baby.
Hello, my love. How are you?
What's got going on?
I'm watching